This video will look at the benefits of factory worker jobs in the UK, as well as the visa sponsorship options accessible to foreign employees. We will look at employees' rights and obligations, the qualifications required for a job, and the options accessible to individuals wishing to obtain useful skills and experience. The demand for factory workers remains high as the UK economy expands. There has never been a better time for foreign workers to seek an industrial career in the UK, with the number of open roles increasing. Overview of factory worker jobs in the UK for foreigners. Working at a factory can be an excellent option to obtain permanent residency in the UK for people without a UK visa. Foreign nationals can apply for jobs and prepare the appropriate documents to obtain a visa thanks to the many employers who agree to sponsor their visas. Factory work is physically taxing and even dangerous because employees are exposed to a variety of tools and machines. To ensure the safety of employees, safety and health laws are closely enforced, and businesses frequently offer additional training to make sure that staff members are aware of the necessary safety protocols. Additionally, factory workers are entitled to several perks like pensions, paid holidays, and bonus programs. For people in search of stable employment over the long term, this may be a desirable choice. Types of factory worker jobs available in the UK for foreigner. Assembly line worker. As an assembly line worker, you would be responsible for putting together parts to create a finished product. You may also be required to inspect, test, and package the product. Machine operator. In this role, you would be working with machinery to produce a product. You'll need to be aware of safety protocols, as well as have an understanding of the machinery you're working with. Quality control technician. As a quality control technician, you would be responsible for testing and inspecting products to make sure they meet the company's standards. You'll need to be able to identify any defective products and take the necessary steps to fix them. Maintenance technician. As a maintenance technician, you would be responsible for maintaining the machinery and equipment in the factory. You'll need to be able to identify any issues and take the necessary steps to fix them. Material handler. In this role, you would be responsible for moving materials around the factory. You'll need to be able to safely lift and carry materials to their designated locations. Typical duties of factory workers. Let's take a look at the typical duties of factory worker jobs available in the UK for foreigners. From packing and production to quality control, factory workers play an essential role in the manufacturing process. UK employers are increasingly turning to foreign nationals to fill factory worker roles, and many are offering visa sponsorship for foreigners. The main duties of a factory worker include packing. Factory workers are responsible for packing products into boxes, containers, and other packaging materials. This involves using a range of machines and equipment, including but not limited to wrapping machines and sealers. Production. Factory workers are often responsible for the production of goods. This involves operating machinery to produce the desired product and ensuring that the quality standards are met. Quality control. Factory workers are also responsible for conducting quality control checks on products. This involves inspecting the product and ensuring that it meets the required standards. Maintenance. Factory workers are also responsible for maintaining the machinery used in the production process. This involves cleaning and lubricating the machinery and ensuring that it is working properly. Inventory. Factory workers may also be responsible for keeping an accurate inventory of the products that are produced. This involves tracking the number of products produced and ensuring that the inventory remains up to date. These are just some of the typical duties of factory worker jobs available in the UK for foreigners. If you are interested in a factory worker job in the UK with visa sponsorship, several employers are offering these roles. Average salaries for factory workers. The average salary for factory workers in the UK with visa sponsorship is £20,570 per year. This figure includes base salary, overtime payments, and any other related benefits. However, salaries can vary depending on factors such as the type of factory, the location, and the experience of the worker. Benefits of working in a factory in the UK. Job security. Working in a factory offers job security. Many factory jobs are stable and long-term, providing a secure source of income for you and your family. Paid overtime. Many factories offer paid overtime, so you can earn some extra money when you have a busy period. Professional development. Working in a factory can provide you with the opportunity to gain new skills and qualifications. This can help you to progress in your career. Flexible working hours. Many factory jobs offer flexible working hours. This means you can balance commitments outside of work such as childcare or studying. Teamwork. Working in a factory can be a great opportunity to work in a team environment. This can help you to learn how to work together with other people and can also help build your confidence. Visa sponsorship. Many factories in the UK offer visa sponsorship for foreigners, so you can work in the UK legally. Overall, working in a factory in the UK can provide you with a range of benefits. From job security and paid overtime to flexible working hours and visa sponsorship, there are plenty of reasons to consider working in a factory in the UK. Applying for a visa sponsorship. With visa sponsorship for foreigners, you can make the UK your new home. We'll provide an overview of the visa sponsorship process for foreigners looking to work in the UK as factory workers. We'll discuss the requirements for obtaining a visa, the kinds of jobs available for foreigners in the UK, and how to apply for visa sponsorship. Eligibility requirements for visa sponsorships. You are likely aware that visa sponsorship is required to gain legal employment in the UK. As such, it is important to be aware of the eligibility requirements for visa sponsorship if you plan to work in a factory in the UK. The UK government sets out specific eligibility requirements for visa sponsorship. To be eligible, applicants must meet the following criteria. Have a valid passport and other necessary documents, such as a national identity card, if applicable. Have a job offer from a UK employer who is authorized to sponsor a visa. Have the required skills, qualifications, and experience for the job. Provide evidence of English language proficiency. Be able to provide evidence that they can support themselves financially during their stay in the UK. Be of good character and have no criminal record. In addition, the employer offering the job to the foreign worker must agree to certain obligations. These include paying the worker the appropriate wage, providing the appropriate working hours and conditions, and providing the necessary training and support. By meeting the eligibility requirements for visa sponsorship, foreign workers can gain the legal right to work in a factory in the UK. As such, it is important to understand the requirements and ensure that all criteria are met before applying for a visa. The application process for visa sponsorships. The UK is one of the most desirable places for foreign factory workers to live and work, largely due to its generous visa sponsorship opportunities. With the right sponsorship, foreign nationals can gain access to a range of benefits, including the ability to live and work in the UK for up to 5 years.